Ask anyone if they'd like to save money on insurance, and they're likely to say yes. Whether it's health, car, or home insurance, the smallest savings can make a big difference. And that's why KSEE24 has created an online program to help you find the best price locally. Joining us now to talk about the homeowners insurance is Murillo, a farmer's insurance agent. Can I just call you Mo?
Definitely.
Okay,
go for
good. Good, Mo. Good to have you here. Okay, we're going to talk about insurance, and particularly homeowners insurance. We talked a little bit about auto insurance yesterday. Why is it so important to have homeowners insurance aside from, you know, the obvious, whether there's a fire, a flood, or something like that?
Well, many reasons. Most people can't afford to build a home from the ground up. So in case of a fire, total loss, your insurance would pay for that. Secondly, liability. You have a small chihuahua, he bites somebody in the ankle, and you have some person who's now trying to sue you. Your liability protects you against that. And, you know, that's being far-fetched in a funny manner, but
it can happen. So let's say you have somebody else's children over at the house and something might happen to them.
Perfect example. You have a pool, you have children who are swimming, you unattend them for a few seconds, something happens. Now you have an angry mother on your hands.
Okay.
Bad situation to be in.
And your homeowner's insurance can cover this? No
your liability
kidding.
protection.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's part of the liability stuff. So what if somebody breaks into my house, steals all my stuff? Do I need to have full coverage in order for all of that to be covered?
You do not need to have full coverage.
Okay.
There's a difference between actual cash value and replacement cost. Actual cash value means we take a table, for instance, right here that we have, and we say, hey, it's about $50 today. That's what it's worth. However, you don't want to go to Craigslist and Goodwill to buy a new coffee table. You want to go to More or Styles for Less, lifestyle furniture, and buy a brand new table. So replacement is where you want it at.
Okay, so that's what you need to look for when getting a homeowner's insurance. The replacement insurance, you said?
Exactly, replacement cost.
Replacement cost.
Because if we really think about it, how much do we have in our homes?
Yeah,
and most people think about the obvious, computers, TVs, furniture, but in most cases, we're not thinking about, you know, the pots and pans, the clothes, the kids' toys.
Do we have to have receipts for all that?
No.
Really?
A simple picture of your living room, bedrooms is more than enough. You give it to your local agent, he stores it for you. In case of a claim, you now have documented proof.
This is really great to know, and that's why it's so important to have someone local explain to you what you need, because I had no idea. Now, would you give us tips on what we should do? Should we go around and take snap pictures of everything we own, our closet, our shoes, our jewelry?
Definitely. That's one of the easiest way, because it's actually proven that in case of a total loss, most people forget up to 30% of what they have in their home. It's just a matter of fact, because with everything that's going on, we tend to forget some of the minuscule things. But having something to refresh our memory is always a great idea. And if you have a local agent who does an annual review with you, you can always update those pictures or that documentation. That way he has it, because let's be honest, life changes.
Yes, it sure does. And I know that you have partnered up with KSEE24 to help the residents find someone local and get all this really important information that we should know. How does the program work? We talked a little bit about it yesterday. It's Lower My Insurance. How does it work?
Very simple. If the prospect is interested in getting a quote, he could either go online or call. Most of the time, we try to sit with the person, face to face. That way we can get to know them just a tiny bit. That way we know what their needs actually are, because your needs are completely different to mine. And so they can fill out the information online, or they can go ahead and call. And when they call, they just input their zip code, and it gets transferred over to that local agent.
Can they speak to you? Because what if there are a lot of ladies that want to talk to you?
They can go ahead and give me a call. I'll give them my cell phone number if they like.
All right, well, I know that the number to the farmer's insurance is 708-3112 over at Fig Garden. Is that what the office that you work out of? Okay.
Exactly.
So you can also go to our website, KSEE24.com, and then click on the Lower My Insurance icon, and that will direct you to all of the local agents, and they can inform you on anything from car insurance to home insurance, like yourself, right, Mo?
Exactly.
Okay, got it. Once they do that, what is the process after that? Once they contact you, do they have to come in and see you, or?
It's not necessary, however, it's highly recommended.
Okay.
It's sort of like your doctor, your primary physician. You don't just call him and tell him, Mr. Hubbard, Dr. Hubbard, I am currently sick right now. What do I have? You have to go visit him. That way he can diagnose you with strep, bronchitis, whatever it may be. Same thing with your insurance, because, fortunately for us, we happen to know a little bit more. So we can provide that expertise and that knowledge over to you.
So don't really expect a quote right away over the phone, because a lot of times that's what we do. Okay, lowermyinsurance.com, 1-888-LOWER-MY is the phone number. Thank you all for joining us. Appreciate it.